It looks like you got your first booking in Airbnb. Congratulations. You're probably wondering, what the hell does this mean and how did I get booked and are total strangers gonna come to my house? And the answer is yes. It might not be the answer you want to hear, but this is what you signed up for, and I know it might be terrifying and overwhelming for you. But don't worry, we're going to figure this out together, and I'm going to slowly guide you into what it means to welcome your first guests on Airbnb. And we do that together. Thank you for tuning in, and let's go straight into it. For many new hosts on Airbnb, Airbnb seems to be terrifying and overwhelming and have so many functions, and many hosts do not even know what to do once they join the platform. Some get surprised when they get an instant booking and there's a guest telling them that they're coming tomorrow or the next day or in 2 days or a week, and the hosts have no idea what is going on. This happens very often, and it is a consequence of people not understanding what Airbnb is and how it works. On my channel, I try to inform both hosts and guests about what it means to be responsible on Airbnb and share best practices for both hosts and guests. And in this video, I'm telling you how to manage your first guests on Airbnb. The most important thing you need to know is the communication. Your communication with your guests is the first step towards building a good rapport and ensuring there is a safe environment for all of you in your home, regardless if the guests are having your entire home or you're sharing your home with them and you're going to be there together, or whatever arrangement you might have. Your first message is the most important message. You can either write your message manually every single time, which I oppose personally, or you can create a scheduled message so that it can be sent automatically to the guest upon booking confirmation. It does not even have to be sent upon booking confirmation. You can create a quick reply, which you can then access from the menu of quick replies and simply paste it into the message thread, and you do not even have to repeat yourself, as the short code offered in the quick reply also entails the guest details such as name or surname, and you decide that as you design your quick reply. Communication is vital on Airbnb. And make sure you're respectful and make sure that you reflect the behavior you yourself would like to receive, because it will inspire guests to not only communicate with you in the same way, but to also help you build rapport and respect, to have a mutual space that you're going to share together. Now, if you're one of those hosts that have no idea how that happened and you want to cancel your first booking or your first reservation, I got you. It is perfectly normal, and understand that for every time you cancel, there will be a certain penalty and there will be a certain, well, the opposite of reward. That is how Airbnb makes sure that you're a responsible host and that you're doing what you're meant to be doing on Airbnb, which is host, which is have guests and circulate money into the system. You as a host are someone whom guests pay, and Airbnb takes commission out of that so that it can run itself. So you need to make sure that all is in place before your first guests. And this might not be the case. When I started on Airbnb, it certainly wasn't the case for me. And now I am here 7 years later telling you how to do it in the best way possible. So when it comes to cancellation and cancellation policies, which I will go into more detail in one of the upcoming videos, please rest assured that if you make a mistake, such as accepting a reservation you're not comfortable with, or you just allow guests to book via instant booking without even knowing, and by the way, if you want to disable the instant booking options, you can do so here. If you want to avoid the cancellation penalty, there is a way how to do it. And I'm going to create a video, and I shouldn't share this with everyone because this is also a business secret, but I will do so if you're patient and if you show some support to this channel, so that I can make sure or rest assured that there are people interested to grow on Airbnb and learn the tricks of the trade. So please give a like and subscribe to this channel and this video. You want to make sure that your cancellation rate is as low as possible so that you can transcend from your host status to your superhost status and eventually to superhost ambassador, which is my function today. And I will speak about that more in one of the upcoming videos as well. Another thing that it could be one of the most important things that you need to know about your guests is how you prepare for them. On your listing, there is a list of amenities that you've described you have to offer to your guests. It is of paramount importance that you have these in check. If you say you're offering clean towels, that clean towels are ready upon guest arrival. If you say you offer tea upon welcoming, that you have tea upon welcoming, and you know the message, you know where this is going. So you walk the talk. You simply follow through on your activities, you follow through on what you promised, and you deliver. That is the single thing that makes the guests happy. If you said there is Wi-Fi and there is no Wi-Fi, you might have a problem. So fix all these things before your guests arrive, so they don't have to even ask you any questions. Most functions guests can access on their phone in the app, such as your Wi-Fi details, your amenities and how to do things in your house rules. Guests can even access what they can do in the apartment, and they don't even have to talk to you directly to ask you. You just write it in your house manual and house rules, which you can find on your profile. If you're the type of the host who likes to engage with their guests, you're welcome to do all of this in person. I recommend that. And once you've prepared for the guests, you can inform them and remind them kindly and respectfully about the check-in times so that they don't make the mistake of coming sooner and then putting you in a spot where you have to react quickly, maybe afraid that you won't embarrass yourself or feel bad if they're at the door because they made a mistake or maybe you miscommunicated. Make sure this doesn't happen by sending your guests the check-in time and reminding them when they are welcome. This will also show them that they are welcome at a certain time and not sooner, while also not isolating them, making them feel disrespected. It actually works, so try it. Along with reminding your guests about the check-in hours, you can remind them about the house rules, which are the most fundamental thing about your hosting, that you have boundaries and rules that you want your guests to respect. And of course, if your guests do not respect these rules, then you can always decide what to do from that point onward. Be it cancel the reservation, be it telling the guests and communicating with them, or asking for compensation upon their departure. There are numerous of options, and I invite you to think very deeply about which option fits you and your needs and your business. And finally, make sure you take care of yourself. I know this sounds maybe counterintuitive or strange for this kind of video format, but I want to encourage you that you are the one who needs to take care of themselves mostly. Because this business is a business, but you need to make sure you're feeling okay, you're feeling great, that you're actually giving out good energy and welcoming people into your home so that they can feel good and give you a good rating, keep you in the loop so that you can advance on Airbnb and get exposed to more opportunities, more good guests, and more chances to earn more money. More videos on how to handle your guests are coming very soon, and I want to thank you for your support and kindness. Thank you for coming to the end of this video, and if you have a suggestion or question that you would like to be answered pertaining to Airbnb, please comment below and follow this channel for more content. Like and subscribe, and thank you so much, and see you in the next video. Bye.